All of you. Hi, Vivian.
Hello, good evening. How are you doing?
Good, good. Welcome to Film Fam Middle East. How have you been?
I've been good. How have you been? And first of all, hello to all our viewers and my lovely fans. Thank you so much for joining us for this live. Thanks a lot.
The first thing, Vivian, I wanted to ask you. Actually, there are a lot of questions that I really want to ask you. So,
Okay.
one of the things is that uh, there's a very different perception about you. But when we talk about you and when we talk to people who know you, present a completely different picture. We keep hearing you may be very arrogant, maybe बहुत attitude है बंदे में, but everyone who knows you has a completely different picture of you. Who are
You
you
know,
really?
there's a saying, don't judge the book by its cover. So probably
Okay.
I'm a quiet person publicly and I don't, socialize much, and I'm not a people's person at all because I don't like, going out very often and socializing with people. So probably, I come across as an arrogant person, or maybe people think that, I have a lot of, I think no end of myself, and probably that's the perception that leads to people's thoughts.
But do you think that because you don't go out and party and mingle around with the industry, you don't be seen at all these do's that keep happening television? Uh,
Yeah.
do you think because of that people kind of that somewhere you might have lost out on some roles because people are a little hesitant to approach?
I'm a,
If you're seen in the
honestly, I'm a firm believer of destiny, and I'm a very strong believer of destiny, though. And I think socializing is important, but socializing cannot decide anybody's career. Because I know a lot of people who are social ever since I came Bombay and still have not made it anywhere. Like I'm nobody to say that a person has not made it anywhere, but uh, all I mean to say is socializing has done nothing good to their careers. And I have seen people over the last 13, 14 years, and I don't think socializing makes you a better actor or gets you better roles.
Okay, but then we are glad that you are you have stuck to your convictions in all these years, and your fans have stayed loyal to you. But tell us, why so choosy with roles? Like, what is it that you're looking in roles?
I am not choosy with my roles. It's just that, there's a perception about me, maybe between amongst all the producers and the
Mhm.
broadcasters, that, they would cast me only when they have a male eccentric show, when the male dominance in the show is either as good as the female dominance, or much
Mhm.
more effort to be required from the male protagonist. So probably because
Okay.
it's how people look at you from your career graph. Like Pyar Ki Ek Kahani, I played the vampire. Then Madhubala, I
Yeah.
played RK, the superstar, and then
Okay.
Shakti, I played Harman. So all the last, my last three roles have been just back to back as a male eccentric character. And I think
Uh-huh.
maybe that's the perception. So I'm not the one who's choosy. The producers and makers are the one who's choosy about me.
Okay. But we heard that you were offered the role as Harman and you refused, and all your fans are completely asking Harman, we want you back. We want you back, which you can read, of course.
Yeah, but, honestly, not that I have refused to come back as Harman, but there were things which did not work out internally between the people who were supposed to, finalize me, and who were supposed to take it ahead in terms of Harman for my re-entry. So maybe,
Okay.
it did not happen that time.
Okay. So what is it that would excite you at this point in time? What would excite you in a role or a show? Also OTT.
OTT is doing very well these days because everybody's
Mhm.
locked inside their houses, and people are just watching all the online shows, and OTT is doing very well. But yeah, nonetheless, television is also the most important medium in our industry when it comes to the reach, the approach with people. And it has been so far one of the strongest mediums in our industry. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I am open to OTT. I am definitely open to Indian television because that's what I started my career as, and I'm pursuing right now.
Right. But we also heard, I mean, I don't know, you tell us if it's true or not, but we know kind of that you were offered Bollywood also. And you have turned down quite a few Bollywood roles in the past.
Uh,
So,
Honestly
what
speaking,
is.
I had my work commitments earlier when I was offered roles, and the
Mhm.
roles which I was offered, I personally felt as an actor that it would not do justice to my career and to my fans and to my
Mhm.
viewers, which is why I did not take them up.
Okay. So, Vivian, you know what? We have a kind of a special surprise for you. We know
Thank you.
that you share a connect with Middle East. So, we have a section called Marhaba Hanan, which
Okay.
is my colleague Hanan will take you through lessons in Arabic.
Okay.
So, you game for it?
Ready.
Amazing. So, my colleague Hanan will take over now. So, all the
All
best,
right.
and I'll see you in 5.
Thank you so much.
مرحبا Vivian.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Salam alaikum, first of all.
Walaikum assalam. How are you? Hope you are keeping well.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How's the lockdown treating you?
Actually, alhamdulillah, in Dubai we are blessed. Like we don't have lockdown.
Yeah,
Alhamdulillah. How the thing from your side?
we
Hope
are in the
everything is
lockdown.
fine.
Yeah. We're getting better, even when it comes to numbers. Mumbai and Maharashtra and all over India is getting better, and hopefully we will get better with time.
Inshallah, everything will be better soon, hopefully.
Hmm.
Okay, so Vivian, we have started Marhaba Hanan segment because we have noticed the connection between Bollywood and all the Indian entertainment with the Middle East.
Okay.
For that, we have started this Marhaba Hanan segment. So, you know, Bollywood fans and the Indian actress can express and send their love to their fans in the Arab world.
All right.
So, just tell me one thing: when you visit Dubai, where we will find you for sure? Like, if you are in Dubai and we would like to send your fans to you, where we will find you?
You'll find me at the desert safari.
Oh,
My most of the
so you
day,
like it?
yeah, I like. I think that's. I'm not the. I'm personally not a very big fan of man-made construction and those huge skyscrapers and all of that. And yeah, if you have to find me, you'll find me at the desert safari, or maybe in one of the sports brand looking for some nice football shoes.
Amazing. So, Vivian, you know your series Madhubala has been dubbed in Arabic.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, and you know the title of the series in Arabic. It's not Madhubala. Actually, it's Muntaha al-Ashq, which means the extreme level of love.
Oh, that's a nice
Yes,
description.
yes,
What
it's
is it
Muntaha
said
al-Ashq.
again? Mun
Muntaha,
Muntaha?
yes.
Yes.
Muntaha means extreme.
Okay, Muntaha
Al-Ashq,
al-Ashq.
yes, which is Ishq,
Okay.
love.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. So many fans of you and for you in the Arab world, they loved actually watching you in Madhubala. So do you have any message to them
I just
so we can say it in Arabic together?
uh, you want me to say it in Arabic? I just love you
No,
all.
you will say it in English and I will help you out to say it
Okay.
in Arabic.
I just love all my fans.
Okay. So let's keep it short and simple. You will say only أحبكم.
أحبكم.
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Okay. And there's one more question. Tell us about your fans in the Middle East. Did you receive any, messages from the fans in the Arab world asking you to do something or to say something in Arabic?
I have received a lot of messages from fans. They keep telling me come back on Indian television and come back in a new show. But we all are kind of helpless. But we have to wait because there is lockdown and no new shows are starting, and everybody is just waiting for the lockdown to open. So let's see. All I would like to tell them is, guys, soon I'll be back with a new show, and hopefully you'll see me soon on screen.
Amazing. So is there any series that you wish that it would be dubbed in Arabic besides Madhubala?
I think Pyar Ki Kahani should be dubbed in Arabic.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was a good show.
Amazing.
One of my personal favorite shows. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Thank you very much, and hope we meet you soon in Dubai.
I hope so.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
And
you too, stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Vivian. That was a fun
Hello.
round.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Marhaba, Vivian. Marhaba, Vivian. So the next time you come to Dubai, this is how we will greet, and hopefully we will teach you more in Arabic.
I hope so.
Converse more in Arabic.
I hope so.
Amazing. So, one of the few things I found out was that you are very good in cooking, and you're a great cook and chef, and you make amazing cakes. Is it true?
Yeah, but I have over the years experimented and tried to make some cakes. Sometimes, I have burnt a few cakes also while trying to make them. I have, spoiled a few cakes also. But yeah, it turns out to be decent, edible. That's what I mean to say.
Edible, okay. Right, and you enjoy cooking?
Yeah, I love cooking. Cooking is a stress buster for me.
Okay, and also tell us, what have you been doing during the lockdown, because, when it comes to your physique and everything, that is always been one of your highlights. Of course, you've been blessed with good looks. So
thank you very much.
That, of course,
to be very honest and precise, I am just waiting at my spot when the lockdown will get over and I will start playing football, because for me, football is something which I love as a workout, and ask me about it. I hate going to the gym. My friend who trains me as well, he's a IFBB pro, Mr. Junaid Kaliwala, and he trains me, and he knows that I hate to come to the gym. I only love playing football or maybe cycling sometimes. So I'm just waiting.
Amazing. Of course, I hope things get better back home in India, and
I hope
things
so.
open up quick, and
I hope
it's a healthy, safe recovery for everyone. And
I hope so.
on that, also tell us, we've been seeing a lot of comments where people have been saying, Pyar Ki Kahani should come back with a new season, considering now, there is a spate of shows where you have the supernatural, paranormal, vampires. These things are more normalized now in today's television scene.
Yeah,
so
I know.
What do you have to say?
I hope the makers and the broadcasters are listening to this, and we all should request Ms. Ekta Kapoor to come up with the Pyar Ki Kahani season 2, and I hope all the old cast of Pyar Ki, the only cast of Pyar Ki Kahani, would love to see it. Especially, I was speaking to Kishwar the other day, and even Suyash and Kishwar were telling me that they should make another season. They should have made another season of Pyar Ki Kahani.
Right. Well, hopefully, they'll be watching this and, get ideas on why not take it up, because it seems to have a huge fan base,
Yeah, it should. Even if they come up with a spin-off with, if not the old cast, maybe a new cast, they should. And I would love to be a part of Pyar Ki Kahani season 2 if they are making.
Amazing. Also, what kind of you relate to more? You know, like the action kind of thing, or like the intense role like you did in Madhubala, or the more like openly romantic kind of one. What are the kind of characters
See,
that
I
you would
have
associate with?
See, honestly speaking, if you ask me, I like to experiment with my characters, and I would personally like to do a new character every time because it's like a challenge, you know. Something which you have been doing for years, you may start a project, you may do it diligently for a month, but then, you know, it's like repeating yourself. There is nothing new to the audience, you know. It's just that you've just changed the name of the show, you change the clothes of the actor, and just a few look changes, and the actor's acting the same. So, you know, it kind of gets
Right, right.
repetitive, and I don't want to get into that kind of zone, which is why I always tell people that throw a challenge on me, throw a role that is difficult for me, so that, you know, I myself enjoy doing it, and I love challenges when it comes to a role.
Amazing. Also, tell us, you know, I'm sure you know you have a huge, huge, huge fan following. So that means कभी ना कभी तो कुछ तो interesting हुआ होगा किसी ना किसी fan के साथ, female fan के साथ. Tell us more about that. No holds barred, okay? Tell us, be honest, come
Yeah,
on
yeah.
there.
I've had a lot of funny interactions with fans. So I remember, I think I was in an event in Jodhpur or somewhere
Mm-hmm.
in Rajasthan, and you know, I I was on stage, and three, four fans, they were just screaming, and I hear this very often. They scream, marry me," and it's kind of it's kind of embarrassing because they might think that I am a romantic hero or whatever the kind of a person I am. But personally, I'm a very close kind of a person, and kind of a shy when it comes to interacting with women. So
Mm-hmm.
I've had like the least interaction with women throughout my life. My interaction with women have been very limited. It's only been
Mm-hmm.
on my workplace, I think, and I've not had much friends as well. So for me, it's kind of uh, weird, but yeah, it's a lovely feeling from the fans, and I just love it. And it's their
Right.
various ways they show their love in.
Okay, but no crazy stuff, right? Like, you know, like letters and blood and none of those kind of
No,
things.
no, 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 no. Thankfully, I've been blessed with decent fans who know how to behave themselves, who behave like human beings, most important, and they have their way of showing love. It's kind of gets personal sometimes, but they don't do such crazy things.
Okay. Also, tell us, you know, what about your own choices when it comes to watching shows or watching movies? What are we most likely to find you watching?
When it comes to watching movies, I'm more over of a, you know, action thriller kind of a movie lover. And there have been a lot of shows which I have seen in the past. And
Mm-hmm.
I have seen like Ozark on Netflix. I have seen Lucifer.
Mm-hmm.
Then there are many shows which I have been seeing on Netflix. And there's a Turkish show which I personally loved. It's called Ezel. And I really love the
Okay.
plot and the story of the show. It's very interesting.
Okay. So that's interesting. So there's a quite a mixed bag over there about what you like.
Yeah, because you know it kind of opens your horizons for learning as an actor. You know, if you keep watching the same kind of content, you kind of learn the same kind of things. But when you have a variety of content, you kind of improve more as an actor.
Amazing. Well, you know, you have a huge fan following in Middle East, and of course, you know, Filmfare Middle East is the one that is getting you closer to them on
Thank you so
this
much.
platform.
Thank you so
So,
much.
is there any special message you have for Filmfare viewers right now?
All I would like to say is the viewers have been fantastic, and they've been very supporting. And of course, Filmfare has been around for years, and you guys are doing very good, and you're doing a great job when it comes to interacting with people, even when we have lockdown everywhere in every part of the world, but still you guys are interacting, and the kind of news you come up with and the kind of content you're creating is fantastic, and just keep up the good work. And yeah, most important, thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes, Vivian, it's a pleasure having you because, like I said, I was very blunt when I started off the interview, asking you straight up, are you really as arrogant? So, well, all your fans and the fans already knew, but now everyone has the answer. Vivian is one
This
of the most lovable people,
you
easy
the
to
thing is,
interact.
I am, if you come and interact with me personally, I'm an easy to interact person. But if you see me from far, so, maybe there are times when I'm lost, maybe I'm thinking about a character, maybe everybody has different kind of stress in life nowadays. So maybe I'm in stress, maybe I'm just quiet, I'm just keeping to myself. So probably that comes across as I'm an arrogant person. But people who know me personally, when they are asked that, is he very arrogant? Does he have a lot of attitude in himself? He thinks no end of himself. They're like, he's a chilled out guy. So yeah, it's perceptions. You can't help.
Amazing. But we are looking forward to, seeing you sometime soon. I hope the entire country comes
Hopefully.
out of the pandemic
Yeah, I
very
hope so.
soon.
This is the most important thing.
Yes, and hopefully we'll see you very soon in Dubai. Hopefully where you'll be
Surely.
shooting something new, something interesting.
I hope so. I hope so. We get to go for an outdoor to Dubai because, it's been a long time. I've never been for an outdoor, and most importantly, traveling is right now stopped in a lot of countries. So yeah,
Right.
let's see. I hope for an
And now
outdoor
that
maybe.
we know that when you come, and now we know that when you come to Dubai, it will be the desert safari where
Yeah,
we'll find you.
I've revealed my location, so I think everybody's gonna come there. If people get to know I'm in Dubai, they'll straight head to Desert Safari.
Amazing. But no, we will definitely catch up and, we'll share some more locales with you where, which might interest you.
Done.
So definitely we'll do that. We'll catch up.
We'll
And
surely catch
thank
up in
you
Dubai.
so much.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you so much. Lovely
Thanks a
chatting
lot.
with you and take care.
Same
Yeah,
here. Take
bye-bye.
care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.